So as you guys know, I moved into the new studio room. This is it. I haven't got a new thermostat. The old thermostat was pretty crappy. It was old. It was starting to turn yellow. This is the Nest Learning Thermostat, and I gotta say, this could change everything. Now, the month is October, and the weather is getting tricky. We have some days that's gonna be 60 degrees and 75 degrees. You're gonna need a thermostat like this, where it's gonna learn your controls and it's gonna keep the room at your level that you're comfortable with. So this is not cheap. This is $250 plus tax, $270. Just came back from Lowe's and I said, you know what, let me get this thermostat and just call it a day, see what all the fuss is about. Yo, bro, what is this, man? They just announced this today, a new Nest thermostat. Wow, what a coincidence. And it's also cheap at $130. Wow. This table is kind of small. You guys can actually see my camera rig. So I'm gonna get something that's a little bigger, but I'm trying to have an unboxing where it's multi-cams so you guys can see my reaction and you guys can see the unboxing. 2 videos at the same time. All right, so this is it. A quick little story behind like my experience of thermostats. I work with my dad and you know, we have a business and I've been doing this. I've been watching him set up thermostats for years. And what is this? This is a slide out. Yeah. Oh, and there it is. Yo, this is, I know this is kind of old. This is like 3 years, 4 years old, but it's still one of the best thermostats you can buy right now. And it's gonna supposedly help you save money. I don't know if you guys want to see a follow-up on the thermostat video, but this is really nice. You guys see that? Wow. For $250, it better be nice. All right, let's see what else is inside. And you know, I just want to prepare myself, man, because winter was going to hit you right in the mouth, man. Like literally. And you want to check the temperature level in your room or in your studio, you could always see it on your phone. So this is very interesting. And then, yeah, before you get home, you have a nice warm room. Oh my God, I'm excited. I should have been got this, man. Why did I wait it so long? Okay, here's your base. This is very important. So turn off power and heating and cooling before installing. Right now, our heat is off right now, so there's no heat on. We got our screws, and it even comes with a screwdriver. Now, I know there's an E-series of this thermostat where it's cheaper. This is the top of the line. You guys know my style already. The only reason why I didn't get that was because I didn't really like the design of it, to be honest with you guys. So I'm going to avoid the base. I'm actually going to leave that in the box. All right, moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see if this bad boy worked. So what we gotta do, we just take the display and we click it until we hear a click. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys, so here's the thermostat, and I gotta say right off the bat, this is the Apple of thermostats. Also, I apologize for the slight shadows on the side. It's a little hard to get this on camera because it glares and then anyway, this is the thermostat. This is the home screen. Of course, you could turn the dial to increase the heat and then the heat will be on. And as you guys can see, in 40 minutes, it'll be 80 degrees in the studio room, or 45 minutes, I'm sorry. And then, yeah, the heat is turned on right now as we speak. Now you guys can't hear it because it's silent, but I can hear it turn on right now. Let me see if I could walk to it. Yeah, it's on. But if you click on it, you guys can see the temperature outside. It's raining. It's 54 degrees with a 50% chance of rain. It's going to be raining all day today. And if you turn the dial, you can get into the settings. You click on it, and you have your home/away assist. Now, basically what this is, it's going to automatically set to eco temperature when no one is home. But you can enable this on your smartphone, which we're going to go through in a little bit. But it is a nice feature to have. You have eco mode, which you can enable on your phone. We're going to go talk about that in a little bit. And you have your safety temp. You have your Nest Sense. Okay. So you have your auto schedule, your sun block. You also have your reminders. This is if you are using central air. So it's going to remind you to change your filter. So that's handy to have, but it doesn't apply to me too much. You have your display. So you have your far sight, which is fairly interesting because if you walk up to your thermostat, it's going to automatically show the current temperature of the room. Or you can switch it to an analog clock, a digital clock, or the weather. But I like the current temperature. That's just me. and you even have your target temperature, which is the set temperature that you would like. Okay, and when you're done, you just go all the way down. I love this rotating bezel. This is something that Apple would do, and especially this material is stainless steel. I love this thermostat. You have your brightness. I have this set to auto, so if it's bright, it's gonna be bright on the thermostat. If it's dark, it's gonna set to low brightness, but you can adjust it to your liking if you like, but I like to have it on auto. You have your clicking sound. I'm not sure if you guys can hear. Let me move closer to the mic. If you find that annoying, you could turn that off if you like. You have your Fahrenheit and Celsius. I like to keep it in Fahrenheit. You have your date and time. Okay. You have your language. You have your Nest app. We're going to talk more about that in a little bit. And you have your network. Okay. And you have your lock. So you can set a PIN code so nobody doesn't tamper with the thermostat. You have your equipment. This is actually cool because you can see what's connected. Okay. You have your Nest Pro. Okay. So this is just some Nest stuff. So you can enter your Pro ID and all of that. You have your software update. Believe it or not, you have software updates on your thermostat, your technical info, your legal info, and you have your reset, and you can get back into your home screen just right from here. Okay. And it's handy because you can see the delay of the heat. So you can have it set to 80 and it'll give you exact time on when it's going to be 80 degrees. I'm going to actually leave this on because it is fairly cold in here. Kind of cold outside. It's 54 degrees, but it probably feels like 50 outside. It's very windy. But another thing too, you have your history. So throughout the days, you can see what's what. Now, I have my thermostat normally off because the weather is tricky in October. So some days are hot, some days are cold. You have your schedule, so you can set your schedule and you can see it in a nice little graph here. It's definitely a smart thermostat, but it's not complicated. Very intuitive to use, especially having no buttons on there. You just turn it, you click it. So I only have one mode, but you have cooling and heating. It is supported. And then you have your eco mode. So if you want to save some money, you can start using eco mode. But like I mentioned, you can do all this on the smartphone app or the app itself. And that's basically it with this thermostat. So very handy. I love the way it looks. I'm happy I got this color because you have so many colors to choose from. You have copper, polished steel, stainless steel, black. You have this polished black, kind of like. So many colors. I like this color because it could pretty much match any room. The stainless steel is very versatile. And yeah, and of course you can set it, go all the way high. So 90 degrees is like this really orange color, this vibrant orange. And then the lower you go, the lighter the orange would be. You guys get the idea. And then this black would mean it's off. You see this little leaf here? That means it is on eco mode, so you're saving money. All right, so in order for you to control your thermostat on your smartphone, you will need the Nest app. This is available on iOS and Android, the Google Play Store. And I already set everything up. You have to create a Nest account. Basically, this is a Google account. All right, so of course, I can set the temperature. So I'm gonna set it back to 80. And the whole screen is gonna be orange. It's pretty awesome. And as you guys can see on my iPhone, it's set to 80 degrees. Of course, you can turn on eco mode. So eco mode is enabled. Let me see what it's saying here. So, okay, so eco mode is on. You can set any temperature you like without ever actually touching the thermostat. And even better yet, you don't even have to touch your phone. If you have one of these bad boys, this is an Amazon Echo Dot, or if you have a Google Home. So for in this case, set the heat to 80 degrees.
The heat's set to 80.
And then you guys can see right there, the Echo definitely did turn it into 80 degrees. Set the heat to 90 degrees.
The heat's set to 90.
This is incredible, guys. Set the heat to 80 degrees.
The heat's set to 80.
Turn off the heat.
It's off.
And there you guys have it. Not even touching my phone, not even touching the thermostat. I can control the temperature, and this will work on the iPad too as well, or any device, because you will have to have your Google account. And the best thing too with this, you could be anywhere controlling your thermostat and seeing the temperature of your room. And I think that's where it's worth it for me. Nothing is worse than coming home into a cold room. Nothing is worse than that. And especially with the winter time and it's snowing, it's cold, and I don't even want to think about it. Let me see if I can disconnect my Wi-Fi. Can I be able to still interact with my thermostat? Maybe I can. Oh, guys, I can. I can. So right now I'm in LTE. The Wi-Fi is currently disconnected. And let me see how it looks here. Yep, 80 degrees. Yo, guys. Wi-Fi is completely off. We living in the future. Be able to control your thermostat away from home. So auto scheduling is going to automatically learn my temperatures. So it's going to be familiar with my temperature adjustments. So let's see what early on is. Early on starts heating early to reach the temperature at the scheduled time. Okay, I don't think that's going to be too handy for me. Sunblock is interesting because it's going to tell the Nest when direct sunlight, so it's going to automatically adjust the temperature directly. So sometimes when you have heat directly to the thermostat, it's going to alter the temperature. So with sunblock, it's going to avoid that sunshine, that sunlight on the thermostat to focus on your room temperature, not just by the sun temperature. I'm still on LTE and I can still be able to control my temperature in my office. That pretty much concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, I appreciate with a thumbs up. Make sure you guys comment down below if you have any questions or concerns. And also make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on. That would be much appreciated. All right, guys, until next time, have a simple day. This is truly the Apple of thermostats.